listening to, you are absolutely listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. Woo-wee. These people are wound up tonight. Charlie's trying to get me adjusted over here. People's been trying to do that for 71 years now, Charlie, and they still haven't gotten me adjusted yet. But anyhow, oh, y'all stop it. Anyhow, you're listening to the George Espenlaub Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. That's right. This is our world. We don't know what the address is. We don't really care. All we know is we live here, and that's good enough for us. As I say so many, many times, it's a whole lot safer here than it is in your world. Many people have come to the Funny Farm over the years. Very few has left. They find out that they like it, and so they stay. And they find a voice. They have a voice. We give them a voice. And we all live happily ever after. So whether you're down the street, around the corner, across America, or somewhere around this great big world, I thank you. Me and all the gang, I don't know if that's proper English or proper sentence structure, but me and all the gang welcome you tonight to the George Espenlaub Show. We want you to, I was going to say sit back, but no, we don't want you to sit back tonight, because what we're going to do is we're just going to throw this thing open. And here's the first thing I want to do. If you want to call in, here is the number, 302-497-3414. That number again, if you want to call in, is 302-497-3414. And let me share with you, you can call in from anywhere in the world with this number. If you call from outside the United States, just put the 1 in front of it. 1-302-497-3414. So you can call us from wherever you're at on any device. That number, one more time, is 1-302-497-3414. We'd like to hear from you. The only thing we ask is you be nice, because there's a go away button on there, and we can make people go away. This is a family-oriented show. We have a lot of fun, and sometimes we're serious. But if you want to call in tonight, here is the number, 1-302-497-3414, and we'll be glad to have you. If you call, when we're playing music, if you call while the music is playing, I'll hit the button and bring you on board. I won't say anything to you right away until after the music's over. You just hang in there. I won't forget you. I don't think I'll forget you. We have Miss Ernestine. If you don't know who Miss Ernestine is, or if you're not familiar with any of the gang here at the Funny Farm, I encourage you to go to this place right now, theespenblog.com, 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 and there you can read all about. Every character here at the Funny Farm has a voice. As I said before, you can read all about it on the Espenblog.com. TheEspenblog.com. And there's some serious things on there also, but you can find out who makes up this menagerie here at the Funny Farm. Miss Ernestine, as I was saying, has the gang out there on the dance floor. Now, you have to picture this in your mind. I'll draw you a picture. I'll try to do the best I can. This is the Funny Farm. We are inside the Funny Farm radio studio. Charlie, he is the one that runs the soundboard for every show, whether it's radio or live streaming. Charlie runs the board. He does all the controls and the this and that and those and these and the whatnots and the whatchamacallits and the dooflickies, you know, all those things. These people will laugh at just about anything. And I was being serious, too. Charlie's been my sidekick for, oh, my goodness gracious, many years now since we've been on the radio. He's always faithful. We don't always get it right, that's for sure, but we do our best. And Charlie does an outstanding job. Charlie does the intro. If that's the first time you heard the intro of us coming on live, Charlie does the intro, and he does a fine job with that also. So he's my sidekick. Miss Ernestine is the head journalist here. She is the editor of the Espenlaub. And she does a variety of things. Oh, my. She's known the world over. She is a first class, top of the shelf journalist. She has been around the world. She has done this, that, and all these other things. And she takes the gang that's here at the Funny Farm. And picture this. We're in the sound booth. Outside of our glass windows, we can see the Funny Farm radio dance floor out there. Miss Ernestine gets everybody together, and believe me, it's crowded out there. Gets everyone together before we go live, and she gets them to do calisthenics, exercises, bend over, touch their toes, and, bump, and all that. And the reason she does that is because she don't want anyone to pull a muscle when we're dancing. So, and they do a lot of dance. A lot of music is played. 24/7 around here at the Funny Farm. And there's a lot of dancing going on, not just here at the Funny Farm Radio Studio dancing floor, but all over this place. But she gets them out there. She gets them loosened up. What I want you to do is before we crank this up and get this party going, is I want you to get up out of your chair, your couch, wherever you might be. If you're driving in your automobile, don't do it. But any other place, get up and do some of them little stretch things, because we want you to tap your feet, snap your fingers, bob your head, and shake your booty. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And we bounced on here tonight just to have a good time. And there's several very important announcements that we're going to make. Things are happening. They're banging away here at the George Espenlaub Show, both live stream and live radio and all those other things. So we just want you to loosen up because we're going to crank this thing up and we're going to get it started tonight. I don't know of any better way of starting this up than playing this tune from my friend Remus Tucker in Denver, Colorado. I've known Remus a long time. He's been on the radio show. We chat on the phone, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He's been around me, and I've been around him for a long, long time. I don't know any better way of getting this thing cranked up tonight than playing one of Remus's tunes. You're going to love it if you haven't already heard it. You can hear him on Spotify and all them good places. Lonely Mile.
Lonely room, life in the dark, broken needles, where the music starts. guitars and the rest of the band. Whispered secrets, sold my soul. I'm on the hedge, back alley's growing cold. Wasted life now, drinking hard. Wait on the silence, ride that last train out. My still heart is beating between my legs. I'm riding to find my way home. It's a long and lonely mile, yeah. I give my soul for one of your smiles. All torn up at the end of this road. The mirror shows eyes that lost their glow. Making gypsy, waiting for my head. Another long night, time to play again. My still heart is beating between
My friend, Remus Tucker and Remus Tucker Band. Gonna have Remus on soon. We'll let you know when we get it all lined up, all hooked up, and all ready to go. I want to say this. I apologize. Last night we were scheduled to do a live stream. Excuse me. Do a live stream with a gentleman out of Argentina. As I wrote on our show page last night, we were on the runway. We were ready for takeoff. And at the last moment, Murphy struck. You hear me talk about Murphy. You know, if anything that can go wrong will go wrong, you know, one of those things. Anyhow, at the last minute, we had to make the decision to pour down. We couldn't go live. Our man in Argentina had some technical difficulties, and once he gets those addressed, we will reschedule and have him back. I apologize. I felt so bad because there were people that's contacted me. Where are you? Where are you? Why why aren't you there? Why hasn't it started? And we had to pour down at the last moment, and I apologize that I felt so bad. But we will reschedule that. I promise. We'll get that. We'll get that done. I wanted to apologize for that, and then I want to say this. Monday night at 8 p.m. Now, I guess I have to do this by myself, right, Charlie? All right, let's see if I can do it without blowing something up. Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be live streaming, and this is who our guest will be. We had him scheduled for 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, and he became ill and he has some health problems, but now everything is fine. Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, our live stream show, we will be having with us Ivor Davis. Ivor Davis. I don't know how many of our listeners are familiar with what happened back in August of 1969. But one of the most horrendous murders that ever touched this country took place in the state of California. I want to read this to you exactly as it is so I don't get it wrong. Ivor Davis was an international reporter. Let me read it to you. He's an investigative reporter, and he has recently wrote a book, and it is on the bestsellers list already. Manson Exposed, a reporter's 50-year journey into madness and murder. America-based foreign correspondent Ivor Davis delivers a gripping, I was there, eyewitness, inside story about the most notorious murder spree of the 20th century. Written with the efficiency of a reporter and a master storyteller's eye, Manson Exposed brings new life and unknown details to this story very few have ever known. Davis was on the front lines of the story and offers vivid, personal accounts, interviews, and hitherto unknown details from the very beginning right up to the death of the blue-collar psycho named Charles Manson. He was at the crime scene the morning of August 9th, 1969, and he followed it extensively. He covered the trial, there was some harrowing moments in his life as he did so. Ivor Davis has written widely on movies, murder, and medicine for the London Daily Express, the Times of London, the New York Times Syndicate, and Los Angeles Magazine for over 5 decades. His previous books include Five to Die, the book that helped convict Manson, plus the widely acclaimed The Beatles and Me on Tour, his personal account of the 1964 Beatles North American tour. He was the only daily news reporter to accompany the Beatles from start to finish. His book, Ladies and Gentlemen, The Penguins, is a delightful children's book about musical penguins whose story bears a striking resemblance to that of the Beatles. His latest book, Manson Exposed, is a compelling must-read detailing the horrific murders of Sharon Tate and 4 others, and the arrests, trials, and convictions of Charles Manson and his family, plus the collateral damage to so many others. He will be our guest, live and in person, Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right I was going to say right here, but it will be on the George Espenlaub Show. We will be live streaming into the George Espenlaub Show page, and we'll be live streaming into YouTube at the same time. So, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Ivor Davis, and he will be discussing. I had a lengthy conversation with him this afternoon. In fact, we ran some tests to make sure that we would have everything right for Monday night. He is a delightful man. He had an intriguing career, and he will have us on the edge of our seats. I'm sure of that. So Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Speaking of live stream, you can go to the George Espenlaub Show on Facebook, and you can see all the previous live streams that we have done. The last one we did was with the man, Chris Herman from Australia, and people are still coming in and viewing that thing. I think the last time I looked, it was 500 and some views or whatever it was. But you can go and you can see each and every one of them. They're all there, and I hope that they will be enjoyable for you. Incredible guests from all over the world. Wednesday, let me knock on wood. That means I'm knocking on my head. Wednesday, I will be doing a live from Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, if everything goes right. Knock on wood. You know Espenlaub. We will be at a re-enlistment ceremony at Camp Lejeune at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday morning. And we will be doing the live for the ceremony, and hopefully we will be talking to some of the officers and some of the staff NCO that are there and the people that are involved. And so we will be at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina on Wednesday morning live at 11 a.m. Keep your fingers crossed, and all those good things, that it goes down without a hitch. I believe it will. I really do believe it will. So, with all that being said, like Charlie always says,
when the night comes crawling and I'm all alone, I head for the highway, baby, to please my restless bones, restless bones. I should try harder to please you. I'm not the man I wanna be. Yeah. But my weak soul is letting cannot stay in the darkness. I am drawn to the light. I wanna rest in the arms of an angel and be safe and warm tonight. Are you still mad at me, baby? Or don't you care anymore? Oh, I know you're so much better than me, but let's not count the score. Let's not count the score. Baby, the only thing that matters is that my love for you never dies. And one thing you can be sure of, honey, you know I'm not telling lies. I'm not telling lies. No, I never lied to you, baby girl. Cannot stay in the darkness. I am drawn to the light. I wanna rest in the arms of an angel and be safe and warm tonight. I wanna be safe and warm, baby. Don't you go, yeah. You're all I want. I never lied to you, baby. Come a little closer, honey. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I want to give a great big shout out to Tracy Cherhart, my friend out there in Denver, Colorado, and to all of my friends. I have a ton of musician friends, singers, songwriters, performers from the Denver area. And Tracy, I just talked to her this afternoon. We're setting up some other things, hopefully here soon. So Tracy, I know that she's at a gig somewhere tonight, and I don't think she's listening. Maybe she'll listen later. But Tracy, I want to give you a great big shout out. And if I would start naming names, I would forget somebody, and somebody would definitely get upset with Espenlaub. So I'm not going to name names, but to Tracy and to all the gang out there in the Denver, Colorado area, I say go get them. And I trust that you will have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Way back in the 1950s. right, now that we got you up and you're tapping your foot and you're snapping your foot and you're bobbing your head and you're shaking your booty, keep up. Your blood's starting to circulate. I don't know where you're at, what you're doing on this Saturday night, but I hope you're having fun. And most of all, I hope you're happy. Yeah, we went and did it again. I figured it was about time for that dude to fall out of his perch up there. If that's the first time you ever heard him fall, it won't be the last. Trust me, he does it all the time. We have a character here at the Funny Farm that when he comes into the radio studio, he's not out there on the dance floor or any of the other portions of the radio studio. He goes up the back stairs and he climbs way up in the recesses up there, and he sits, he perches. That's what he does. He perches, and every now and then he'll lose his grip, his footing. I don't know how he positions himself, but however he does it, he gets all discombobulated and he falls off. But it's a long way up there, and when he falls, I mean, it makes that awful sound. But here's the amazing thing about it. We call Travis, because Travis is the head of the medical emergency medical service, you know, the people that comes and scrapes you, that comes and picks you up off the sidewalk. They come and they pick them up, throw them in the ambulance and take them down to the medical center here on the Funny Farm. And it's not long until you see him limping and you know, his arm in a sling, his head wrapped up, you know, all those things that befall, no pun intended, a person when they fell out of their perch. And he goes right back up there and sits again. And so every so often he falls out. And that's exactly what happened. I want to give a great big shout out to a very special young lady. My niece, TC. She went through a very serious operation on Wednesday, and it's miraculous what they can do nowadays. She went through a very serious operation, and she is at home now recuperating. So, TC, if you're listening, we love you, and we pray for a speedy recovery. You do whatever is necessary to get well, and get well soon. We love you. All of us here, we love you. And I wanted to give that great big shout out. The phone line is open if anyone wants to call. 302-497-3414. That's 302-497-3414.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yeah. I'm slipping away. Yeah. Just like I am dreaming, walking around in this love haze. I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. But baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. I'm in love. Deep in love with you, baby, yeah. 'Cause your love is exceptional. Ooh. It's out of control, out of control. It's out of control, but I love the rush, yeah. Out of control, out of control. Oh, it overflows. Ooh, your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control. But baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. It's exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control. Baby, I love the rush. Come on, yeah. Out of control. I'm in love.
The Swinging 60s. The Swinging 60s. The Swinging 60s. The Swinging 60s Show with Harry Byrne on Spreaker.com.
Hey, this is Harry over here in Ireland. Welcome you to the Swinging 60 Show. Sunday evenings, 2000 hours GMT. I will play Beatles, Kinks, Beach Boys, Carpenters, Elvery Brothers, lots of classic oldies. We have quizzes. We have all things going on here. So Google the Swinging 60 Show. Be heard. Come into the chat room.
Across the lake, thought that I was caught in a one-man band, but playing all those sad and lonely songs. My faith was lost, my hope was gone. My dreams were shattered and I was done. I was roaming down the street in my weary feet, and then you came along with the love so strong.
swinging 60s. The swinging 60s. The swinging 60s. The swinging 60s. The swinging 60s show with Harry Burt on Spreaker.com.
Hey, this is Harry over here in Ireland. Welcome you to the Swinging 60 show. Sunday evenings, 2000 hours GMT. I will play Beatles, Kinks, Beach Boys, Carpenters, Elvery Brothers, lots of classic oldies. We have quizzes. We have all things going on here. So Google the Swinging 60 show. Be heard. Come into the chat room.
I was laughing at Charlie. Because when I blow something up, he always busts on me and he always laughs at me. He blew that one up. That's for sure. I don't know exactly how he did that. But when I was, I have my earphones on, he has his earphones on, and he's got the doodads that makes the whatchamacallits work. And I was listening to what was going on, and I know Harry's promo was supposed to be played, but it just didn't sound right. And then it dawned on me that Charlie had music running at the same time that the promo was running. And so he's over there holding his head, holding his earphones, jumping up and down, realizing that he had made the mistake. It took me a little while longer to understand what was going on, but it happens to all of us, Charlie. We need to write a book about the things that's happened to us over the years on the radio, and now with live streaming. I think we've got maybe a bestseller going there. I don't. I'm not really sure, but anyhow, here's what I want you to do tomorrow. Go with me. Go with me to Ireland. Go with me to Northern Ireland, to Harry's place, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, you do the math. You figure out what time zone you're in. But he comes on at 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon, my time, here on the East Coast. Go with me. Let's go to Harry's place. The Swinging 60 show. Harry puts on a tremendous, tremendous show. It's a lot of fun. We'll go into his chat room, and there he offers stale beer, moldy sandwiches. You'll get a membership card when you leave. He'll have it all drawn up for you. And he gives away virtual money. He has contests and so on and so forth. So join me tomorrow for the Swinging 60 show. Google it, the Swinging 60 show. Or you can go right here on Spreaker.com. The Swinging 60 show with Harry Burke. Go with me tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a delight. And if you missed it, on Tuesday afternoon, we did a live stream with Harry Burke and Paul Lawrence. Paul lives in Canada. He's originally from England. And Harry lives in Ireland. And the three of us did a live stream on Tuesday afternoon. It was delightful. It was just three old guys sitting back chatting, chewing the fat, carrying on. We had a delightful, delightful time. And you can go to the George Espenlaub Show page right there on Facebook, and you can watch it for yourself. I had one wonderful time. What, Charlie? Okay.
not gonna stress, not gonna make a mess. Oh, no, I don't wanna be less than I can be. I wanna fall to wash me. The wicked drown in water, let go wicked water. You wicked drown in water. I wanna be less than I can be. Waterfalls to wash me and cleanse me. The wicked drown in water, let go wicked water. The wicked drown in water.
If you need help, hang up and then dial the operator. If you need help, hang up and then dial the operator. If you need help, hang up and then dial the operator.
Hello, 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 hello,
There's a lot of strange things that happen here at the Funny Farm. And that's two of them right there. I don't know what that was all about. Only Charlie knows what that was all about. Wow. You know what? It's been a delay. It's been a delight being able to come on the air tonight. We hadn't planned on it, but then all of a sudden things developed and we popped up and here we were. But here's what I want to say. We have got some exciting things. That's not good English. We have some exciting things that's taking place here. I know you hear me say that a lot. You're probably sick of Espenlaub saying it, but it's true. It's true. We're starting to get some things together. We're starting to find the balance. That's not good terminology you'll be using when we're coming live to you from the Funny Farm. A balance. There's no such thing around here. But anyhow, we're starting to find the balance of what we want to do with what, when, and where. And so little by little, things are falling into place. We're still working on our major thing. I think you are going to love it when we get it all completed and all set up and all ready to run. I think you're going to love it. So just bear with us. Hang in there with us. It will come to pass. I promise you, we'll keep working at it till we get that thing just the way that we want it. But I'm so glad that you could join me tonight for these few moments where we come on and just make some very special announcements. Tomorrow, we will be doing a short live stream, sharing with everyone who we have coming on, when, and where they'll be coming on from. So be looking for that. Email me, George C.E., that's George C.E. at Comcast.net. Let me know where you're listening from. Let me know when you listen, what time of day or night that you listen to our show. We will answer each and every email. We have listeners, yes we do, from around the world in different parts of the world. And we are delighted for those listeners. Many people have listened to us for years now, and we're so appreciative of that. So, George C.E. at Comcast.net. Email me. My goodness gracious, Espenlaub, come on. George C.E. at Comcast.net. It's been a delight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, Romans, and countrymen. Thank you for lending me both of your ears. Remember, you can go back and listen to it. If you missed it, you can download it. It don't cost you a nickel. Download it, distribute it, send it out to wherever, to whomever. Do with it what you like. Hook up with us. become a follower, like our page, the whole 9 yards, the whole schmear. We go through it every time. You can listen to the show on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Google, whatever, and what's the other? Tune in and Split Splash and all over cyberspace. You can listen to the George Espenlaub Show. I have no idea where it's all going anymore. But we want you to tune in, tell your friends, family all about it, and bring them into this crazy place. They'll more than likely stay for a while, like everybody else does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you. It's been a delight. So from me and all of our friends here at the Funny Farm, we say, have a good night. Wherever you're at, if it's nighttime, have a great one. If it's already daytime, have a wonderful, wonderful day. But regardless of where you are and what time of day it is, be kind one to another, love one another, smile at somebody every now and then. And don't be afraid to tell those around you that you love them. Life is just too short not to do that, because we just never know. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you. Join me Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Ivor Davis. He covered the Manson murders in 1969. He was a reporter that traveled with the Beatles here in the States. Interesting, exciting. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday night. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you Monday night. I hope.